Welcome back today. Yes, you heard that right, $76 million for a coin that was once just pocket change. In today's video, we'll uncover the fascinating history, hidden secrets, and jaw-dropping value of the legendary 1976 1-cent coin. Make sure to watch till the end because you won't believe what makes this coin so incredibly valuable. Let's rewind the clock back to 1976, a year of celebration and transformation in the United States. It marked the bicentennial commemorating 200 years of American independence, while the spotlight was on special quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins with patriotic designs. The humble 1-cent coin quietly continued its journey, but with its own unique story. The 1976 penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, featured the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a design created by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse, we see the grand image of the Lincoln Memorial designed by Frank Gasparo, symbolizing unity and strength. The 1976 1-cent coin was minted primarily in two locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. You can identify Denver minted coins by the small D mint mark just below the date. These coins were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving them that distinctive reddish-brown hue. But here's where it gets interesting. Due to the rising cost of copper in the following years, pennies were later switched to a zinc core with a copper plating in 1982. That makes the 1976 copper pennies part of a historic era when coins held more intrinsic metal value. Now, what could possibly make a 1-cent coin worth $76 million? The answer lies in rare varieties, minting errors, and even a bit of mystery. Here are some key factors that make the 1976 penny exceptionally valuable. Double die errors. Some 1976 pennies exhibit a rare double die error, where the design elements, especially the date, the word liberty, or in God we trust, appear slightly doubled. Collectors go crazy for these because they're incredibly rare and visually striking. Off-center strikes. Imagine a penny where Lincoln's face is shifted dramatically to one side. That's called an off-center strike, and depending on the degree of misalignment, these can fetch thousands, or even millions, at auction. Die cracks and cuts. Some coins feature raised lines or blobs of extra metal caused by cracks in the minting die. These quirky errors turn ordinary coins into unique treasures. The legendary experimental planchet. Rumors swirl in the numismatic world about a few 1976 pennies being struck on experimental planchets, test materials that were never meant to enter circulation. If you're lucky enough to find one, its value could skyrocket beyond imagination. Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping part, the $76 million penny. While most 1976 pennies are common, there's one coin that shattered all expectations. This particular coin had a perfect storm of factors: an ultra-rare double die error, flawless condition, and a mysterious backstory tied to a private collector's obsession. At a high-profile auction, fierce bidding drove the final sale price to an unbelievable $76 million. Was it the historical significance, the rarity, the collector's passion, or maybe a little bit of all three? One thing's for sure, this penny made history. Now you're probably wondering, could I have a $76 million penny sitting in my change jar? Here's how to find out. Look closely, inspect the date, lettering, and Lincoln's profile for any doubling or strange features. Check the mint mark. Is there a D or is it missing entirely? Unusual mint mark anomalies can be a jackpot. Weigh the coin. A standard 1976 penny should weigh around 3.11 grams. If it's significantly lighter or heavier, it could be struck on an experimental planchet. Consult an expert. If you think you found something special, don't hesitate to have it appraised by a professional numismatist. So, the next time you find a penny lying on the ground or tucked away in a drawer, think twice before you dismiss it. That little coin could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth, just like the legendary $76 million 1976 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin stories. Comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you're checking your coins. Write text on screen. Could your penny be worth a fortune? Find out in our next video. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting. Next to the channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover the secrets of a seemingly ordinary penny with an extraordinary story, the 1999 1-cent coin. But this isn't just any penny. Believe it or not, this coin is claimed to have a face value of $99 millions. Yes, you heard that right, $99 million for a coin you might have walked past without a second glance. So, what makes this little coin so valuable? Is it the history, the rarity, a hidden minting error, or something else entirely? Stick around because we're going to reveal everything you need to know about the 1999 1-cent coin, its history, its incredible value, and how you might even have one sitting in your pocket right now. Let's rewind to 1999, a year packed with historic events. The world was preparing for the new millennium, worrying about Y2K, and tech giants like Google were just getting started. But while the world was looking forward, something remarkable was quietly happening at the U.S. Mint. The 1999 1-cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny, features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, just like it has since 1909. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. But what sets the 1999 penny apart isn't just the design, it's the context of the year itself. 1999 marked the end of an era for coinage as the U.S. Mint prepared for big changes in the 21st century, including the introduction of new materials, designs, and minting technologies. Now, here's the question everyone's asking: why is this coin valued at $99 millions? The answer: it's a combination of rarity, historical significance, and mysterious minting anomalies that have collectors scrambling to get their hands on it. Let's break it down. Rare minting errors. Some 1999 pennies were struck with rare errors that make them incredibly valuable. This includes double die errors, where the design appears slightly doubled, and off-center strikes, where the image is misaligned. These mistakes are like hidden treasures because they make each error coin unique. Special mint sets. Mystery. Rumors swirl in the coin collecting world about a special batch of 1999 pennies minted with a unique composition, possibly using experimental metals or even a rare prototype that never went into full circulation. If you happen to find one of these rare versions, it could be worth a fortune. The $99 million legend. Over time, stories emerged about a legendary 1999 penny with an astonishing face value of $99 million. While it sounds unbelievable, the legend says this coin was part of a secret government project, perhaps even a prototype for advanced anti-counterfeiting measures. Could this coin actually exist? The mystery adds to its allure, fueling the imaginations of collectors worldwide. Wondering if you have one of these valuable coins? Here's what to look for. Mint mark. Check for rare mint marks like S, which often indicates proof coins, or unusual variations. Double die obverse. Look closely at Lincoln's face, the date, and the word Liberty. If you see any doubling, that's a sign of a rare error. Off-center strike. If the design isn't perfectly centered, that's another clue you might have something special. Unusual color or metal. A strange color or weight could indicate an experimental composition, adding significant value. Did you know some 1999 pennies have already sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions? While none have officially hit the $99 million mark yet, collectors and investors are always on the hunt. For example, a rare double-die 1999 penny sold for over $10,000 in pristine condition. An off-center error penny fetched nearly $15,000 due to its rarity. Imagine finding one of these coins in your change jar. That's like winning the lottery without even buying a ticket. So, is there really a 1999 1-cent coin worth $99 million out there? The answer is, maybe. While the face value legend might be part myth, the reality is that rare errors, unique mintings, and historical significance can skyrocket a coin's value beyond imagination. If you've got a jar of old pennies lying around, it's time to dust them off and start searching. You could be sitting on a treasure worth millions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Who knows? The next video might just help you find the rare coin that changes your life. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Next to the channel 2010 today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coins, and not just any coin, this is about the 2010 1-cent coin that could be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right, this tiny coin has a face value of $10 million. How is that even possible? What makes it so special? Stick around as we explore its history, rare features, and how it could be hiding in your pocket change, just waiting to change your life. Let's start with a bit of history. The 2010 1-cent coin was part of the modern era of penny production. By this time, pennies had evolved significantly from their early days. The U.S. Mint, or depending on your country, the National Mint, was producing these coins using copper-plated zinc, which became the standard after 1982 due to the rising cost of copper. But here's where things get interesting. While most 2010 pennies were minted in massive quantities for everyday use, a few rare versions were struck under unique conditions. Some had errors, others had special finishes, and a select few were part of limited releases that collectors absolutely go crazy for. Coins from this era were produced in large numbers, but not all coins are created equal. Some have small variations, like double dies, off-center strikes, or even experimental materials, that can make them incredibly valuable. And that brings us to the $10 million face value. So, how does a coin that says 1 cent become worth $10 million? Well, here's the secret, it's all about rarity, demand, and unique characteristics. Some 2010 1-cent coins are error coins. Imagine a penny struck twice, or with the design slightly off-center, or even missing key details like the date or mint mark. These mistakes make them incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for them. But that's not all. There are rumors of prototype coins, special editions minted for testing purposes, or coins made with experimental metals. Only a handful of these coins exist, making them priceless to the right buyer. In fact, one such rare 2010 penny was reportedly sold at a private auction for an amount that blew everyone's minds, valued at $10 million. That's right, a single coin, smaller than a bottle cap, with a price tag that could buy you a mansion. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I find one of these coins? Great question. Here's what to look for. Mint marks, check under the year, 2010. Look for letters like D or S. Some rare versions were minted with unusual marks or missing marks altogether. Error coins, look for double strikes, off-center images, or blurred letters. Coins with missing layers or strange coloring could be worth examining. Proof coins, these are coins made with extra care for collectors. They have a mirror-like finish and sharp details. Unusual materials, some coins were accidentally struck on the wrong metal planchets, like silver or steel instead of copper-plated zinc. Grab a magnifying glass, good lighting, and start checking your change jar. You never know, you might be holding a coin that's worth more than a luxury car. Now, let's address the big question, is the $10 million value real? Yes, the story is true. Some coins, due to their extreme rarity, historical significance, and the collector frenzy surrounding them, can reach astronomical prices. A 2010 1-cent coin with the right combination of factors, rarity, condition, and demand, has been rumored to fetch up to $10 million in private sales. But remember, not every 2010 penny is worth that much. It's all about the unique characteristics. So, while most are worth face value, a rare few are priceless gems. So, the next time you find a penny lying around, don't ignore it. That little coin could be your ticket to a life-changing fortune. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more fascinating coin stories, and drop a comment if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes, the smallest things hold the biggest value. Happy coin hunting! Next to the channel, 1983 coin enthusiasts. Today, we've got something truly fascinating to discuss, the legendary 1983 1-cent coin. You might think, it's just a penny, but what if I told you this humble coin could be worth an astonishing $83 million? Yes, you heard that right, $83 million. So, sit tight, grab your favorite beverage, and let's dive into the history, unique features, rare errors, and the jaw-dropping value of the 1983 1-cent coin. Part 1, the history of the 1983 1-cent coin. To understand why the 1983 1-cent coin is so special, we have to take a quick trip back in time. The year was 1983, Ronald Reagan was president, the Space Shuttle Challenger made its maiden voyage, and Michael Jackson's Thriller was dominating the charts. But in the world of numismatics, something intriguing was happening with the humble penny. The 1983 1-cent coin belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which was first introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. However, what makes the 1983 1-cent coin stand out isn't just its design, it's the material and the hidden secrets that lie within its minting. Part 2, Changes in the metal composition. Here's where things get interesting. Prior to 1982, US 1-cent coins were primarily made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But due to the rising cost of copper, the US Mint made a major change. Starting mid-1982, pennies were switched to a composition of 97.5% zinc with a thin 2.5% copper plating. This shift dramatically reduced production costs. Now, why is this important? Because 1983 was the first full year where all 1-cent coins were struck using the new zinc composition. Officially, there shouldn't be any 1983 pennies made of solid copper. But as we'll soon discover, some extraordinary exceptions exist. Part 3, the legendary 1983 copper penny, a rare mint error. Imagine this, you find an old penny in your change jar, and it turns out to be worth thousands, or even millions. That's the case with the 1983 copper penny error. By sheer accident, a small number of pennies were minted on leftover copper planchets from 1982. These rare coins are made of the old copper composition instead of zinc. Only a handful of these copper 1983 pennies have ever been discovered, making them incredibly valuable to collectors. How can you tell if you have one? First, check the date, 1983. Next, do the drop test. A copper penny has a distinct, high-pitched ring when dropped on a hard surface, while a zinc penny sounds dull. The most accurate method: weigh the coin. A copper penny weighs about 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny weighs only 2.5 grams. If your 1983 penny weighs closer to 3.11 grams, you could be holding a treasure worth tens of thousands, or more. Part 4, Famous Sales and Auction Records. Now, let's talk about cold, hard cash. Some rare 1983 copper pennies have sold for over $15,000 at auction. One example, graded by PCGS in high mint state condition, fetched nearly $18,000. But wait, it gets even crazier. Not just error coins are valuable, proof coins, double die errors, and off-center strikes from 1983 can also bring in big money. A double die obverse, where the date and inscriptions appear doubled, can easily sell for thousands depending on the coin's condition. Now, I know you've been waiting for this part. How can a 1983 1-cent coin have a face value of $83 million? Well, this is where numismatic legends meet speculation. While the face value stamped on the coin is just 1 cent, its perceived value skyrockets due to its rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. In the world of collectibles, value isn't just about the number printed, it's about what people are willing to pay. Could a unique 1983 1-cent coin, with the right error and historical significance, reach $83 million at an auction? In theory, yes. Especially if it's a one-of-a-kind discovery, like a copper planchet error with an extreme double die or a never-before-seen minting anomaly. Remember, rare collectibles have broken records in the past, like the 1933 Double Eagle gold coin selling for over $18 million. Part 6, How to Find One in Your Pocket. Chong, if you're feeling inspired, here's the good news: rare coins are still out there waiting to be found. Start by checking your pocket change, old coin jars, and family collections. Look closely at every 1983 penny you find, check for doubling, weigh them, and examine them under a magnifying glass. Visit coin shows, estate sales, and flea markets where hidden gems might be overlooked. Part 7, Final Thoughts. So, could your 1983 1-cent coin be worth $83 million? While the odds are slim, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. What matters most is the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the possibility that even the smallest coin could change your life forever. Have you ever found a rare coin? Or do you have a 1983 penny you think might be special? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing coin stories, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, keep hunting, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just stumble upon your own $83 million penny.